guys? Welcome to the Bigfoot Researchers Journal. Today we're taking a look at a great clip that Mel and I shot on December 12th, and I'm just now getting to breaking this down. This was a very large individual up in a tree, and yes, he's moving around. You can see his mouth opening there. This is a very big monkey here, folks, and it's up in a tree 30 feet off the ground, and we're going to break it down. Look at these nostrils, man. Unbelievable. Look, you can see his eyes. You can see him looking at us, man. Welcome to the Bigfoot Researchers Journal.
The vast swamps and wilderness areas of the state of Florida are home to a legend. Join Team Crypto Reality as they go after the truth.
Go!
For the first time in Bigfoot research history, you're going to see what it takes to be a real Bigfoot researcher. Real story from behind the scenes. As it turns out, finding Bigfoot was the easy part. The Bigfoot Researchers Journal. Seeing is believing.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Bigfoot Researchers Journal. That's a Sasquatch up in a tree. He's bracing himself off of another tree on the right-hand side. I'm going to show you the footage first, the raw footage. It's been put in slow motion and some highlights put in with some still frames. And then, if you stick around, I'm going to break it down frame by frame for you. And we're going to take the best frames and examine this Sasquatch that is indeed 30 feet off the ground with its arm all the way out across, bracing itself, hanging off another tree, watching us as we film it. So, we're in the editor right now, and we're taking a look at what is sure to be some of our best footage. We got a Bigfoot 30 feet or so off the ground in a tree. You can see right there, you got the eyes. There's a little ball in there. That's the pupil there, or the retina. And as we move on in these frames, you're going to see some really cool stuff. This is his hand. And so what are we looking at here? The figure is like this. It's got the triangle head, right? You've got the apex, the brow ridge, the eyes, and then a real big fat nose and some cheeks on the side there. And then it goes down here and there's some stuff in its way. Go figure, right? Probably hair and stuff, but if you look, you're going to see this thing's hand and arm goes across it. It's holding itself up. You can kind of see a little bit of that right there. But as we advance in frames, there's the hand over here on the side. That's just the palm where you can see the skin is showing, right? And that's all. It's braced against the tree. You can see that arm come out. Now, you're going to see that even better through the footage. Some of the clips are better than others, obviously. You can see this thing's eyes. But what are we looking at? We're looking at a big Florida hominoid. Look at that palm over there resting. You can see the curvature coming off the bottom of the wrist right here, right? This thing is up there bracing itself against a tree. It's nuts. It's nuts, man. Or it looks like it anyway. We know it's up there. How it's bracing itself, you can kind of see. It comes off, and you got the head that comes down like this. You got the triangle of the head right here, the apex of the head, that triangle with no neck. And it just comes right here to the arm. And then it's reaching out across. You can even kind of see what looks like the line of its torso going up to the bottom of the arm right here. This joker is 30 feet off the ground watching us. Now, you can see in this frame here that it's got the nose hole here, and then there's some kind of interference over here. Whether it's bush or another Bigfoot, we don't know. We know these are the eyes and the forehead, and you can still see the apex up here this way. Is there other things going on? It's possible. You know, as we advance frames, you can see the difference between the frames, and you can also see movement back in there. There's somebody with him. Is there a young one hanging off of him? We don't know. We can't see in this video, but we're working on it. Look at that. Look at the change here, man. Look at this. Almost looks like he's got a finger up his nose. You can see the nostrils stretched out like there's an appendage sticking in it. So Crypto Reality finally gets clear footage, and what is it? Well, guys, it looks like a Bigfoot picking its nose. I don't know if that's what's going on, but it sure does look like it to me. Anyway, moving on from the Bigfoot picking its nose, we're going to see some really good frames here. And you guys, you watch the video, but what you can see in some of these is mouth movement. Look at this. You can see right here, this thing is going to open its mouth. And the mouth is a little bit angled, just like the nose. Because they have a lot of soft tissue on the front of their face. And eyewitnesses will tell you they can get some pretty strange looks going on their face with the musculature on the front of that mug there. So you can get several different looks from the same individual, but you can see him right there, open that mouth. Rap, rap. Now he's probably mumbling, or maybe he's breathing, I don't know, but look at these frames here, man. Look at this. You can see that little mouth slit right there. Maybe he's got a beard down there. We're not sure. But boy, look at these frames, man. Killer. Now you can see. There he is, 30 feet off the ground, 65 to 70 yards from us. He's up in the same trees they love to be in. You guys know this. I released a video 2 weeks ago. It had a little creature up in this exact same tree, just a little bit lower. They like to be in these particular trees. For 3 years, we've been recording them up there. It's unbelievable, man. But look at this. Look at this frame. I mean, come on, dude. Look at this mouth. And then you've got the nose, and you got the two eyes. You can still see that apex up there. Got the old triangle head going on. Casper the Friendly Bigfoot. It's an awesome frame, man. Look at this, man. In between, you can see the eyes so good. Oh, there it is. And that's the frame I was looking for. You can really see this guy's entire eye right here. And although, and I will say this, in this frame, this thing appears to have a vertical slit. I don't know that it does, but it certainly does appear to. Now, could it be that this thing has, and it looks like it does, uh, albino pupils or light sensitive, I'm sorry, not pupils, albino retinas? Are they gray? He could have gray eyes, giving the appearance, especially since it's bright out, that this is vertical when in fact it's just smaller because it's not letting as much light in. I have seen enough of these to know that they have whites in their eyes, and now I think we're showing that you can see that some of these guys may also have gray retinas. And in footage from 2015 of a small one, you could see that there was a gray retina. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, that's a great frame, man. Let's take a look at it. Take a second. Again, we've got the brow area here, and this would be the nose area, and it's got that nose that I described in the live video. Now, there's something over here interfering with the side of this nose, like he's pressing forward up against something and doesn't mind that it's poking in his face, changing the shape of it. This, to me, suggests that these guys understand what's going on when they're hiding. Everything that we've shot in the last, I'd say, 4 years in this creek bed, 3.5 years probably, 3.5 years in the creek bed, everything points to the fact that they're aware that their physical body blends in with the environment. And also that when they mingle and mix with the environment, that is, putting their faces all pushed up against trees and leaves, that it has a greater effect of camouflaging them. Our footage points to that they're very aware that they blend in with the environment. Again, subject's right here. You can see, look at the bottom of this nose right here, perfect outline. You got the old Barney Miller going on there, right? Interesting, man. Some really good frames in there. You can also see some movement down in this area. What this is, we don't know yet. Could just be a bunch of hair and an arm swinging. I don't know. But in looking at our buddy, and he's over here, and you can see that arm, there's something here, okay? If he's hanging off of this tree, it stands to reason that if his head is here, and you can see it, then the shoulder could push across, and this does appear to not have hair on it, whatever it is. So in looking at it, I'd say, and it even is changing positions in this frame right here. Watch this right here, watch. You can see it changing. Just a little. Is it pushing up against it? It looks like it. But the frames in this are unbelievable, man. Look at this. Look at that Bigfoot, man. Wow. It's another really great frame right there. Showing him in a little bit different angle, staring at me. And Melanie. Another great frame. You can see the guy's eyes. Again, he's right here. And you can see the eye area here coming off. And this would be right in between the eyes where the bridge of the nose is. You can see the eye and the perfect shape of an eye right there. And then the bridge of this really wide, what is it? Spade-shaped nose with holes on the side on an angle, exactly the way I described it in the live video. If you go look at the live video, the Bigfoot chat video, Q&A, that is just before this. Look at that frame. Wow. Now we can kind of see what's going on here. And it looks like there might be a little guy with him. You never know. They do actually have family groups, and it appears, based on what we've seen, that different individuals will be with these young. So maybe that's a young one that just jumped on Pop's back and they climbed up. Or maybe this is a female. I'm inclined to think that this is a male, but if there is a little one with him, and of course we can't make that out definitively, but in the end, look at this frame, man. Look at this creature up here. This thing's huge. Now you can really see the arm and that palm up on that tree. Now it might even be holding it, and the fingers on this side. You never know. Boy, look at those frames, man. Look at that. Now you get that retina right there. That's that nocturnal putting a lot of light forward. A lot of light, refracting a lot of light off the back of that eye. Big time. Nocturnal. Evidence of the nocturnal thing galore in our footage. That's a great frame right there. You can see the monkey man 30 feet off the ground in the bushes. Here's probably one of the better frames. I really like this frame because it shows the pursed lips of the creature. And then there is something here. Whether it's sticks, leaves, I'm not sure. But he's behind something here. But you can definitely make this creature out. You can see the side of the head here. It goes up into that apex. We've got some kind of reddish coloring going on here. Not sure what that is. Probably a little aberration, I'm sure. But there he is, man. 30 feet off the ground. Look at that. Wow. As we move forward, we've got all kinds of stuff moving here. Is there one hanging off of it? Is that what this is? An arm coming up? I don't know. Is it down here hanging off of the chest of this creature? There's definitely something moving down there. As you guys go back and review the footage, let me know what you think, man. Tell me what you find. You're definitely going to find more frames of this Bigfoot. I left a lot of stuff out. This right here, I think, is one of the better frames. This is an ape man. You can see the head. You can see the line of the head. It goes up perfectly to a point. You can see the line of the head here. You can see that hair and the hair lines of the hair. You can see this face perfectly. It's up in that tree, guys. It's up in that tree. And that's a crazy frame, man. If we back that up to this side, I can turn that spot off. It's going to have to render, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But in the end, there it is. You got that frame. Now, you can see there still is this solid thing coming off of this right angle. Like there's an arm and a torso. Arm, and then a straight line for the torso. You can see the head goes up. It's in line where it should be. We don't see the rest of it. We don't know. I mean, this could be his damn leg for all we know, and he's got his foot on the side of the tree, this being the foot on the other side of that tree. He could be up and his leg going this way, and then his foot's on the side of this tree. We can see what is obvious in this as a couple of different things going on here that we're wishing we could explain better, obviously, with clearer footage. I did get news today that we are going to be upgrading technology immediately, and so I would look for even clearer footage from us. Look at the eyes on that creature, man. It's nuts. Look at this eye. God, it's scary, man. You can see him real good. There's a real good shot of the eye shine and the eye actually opening and closing. You can see that right there. This is going to be that nocturnal retina I was talking about with the light absorption of probably like a fish, I'm sure. Or comparatively, snook, a species that I fish for regularly down here in South Florida, have 10 times the light absorption as a human being. It wouldn't surprise me if it was damn near the same case with these guys. They see really good at night. Look at that eye. You can see it popping up in frames from here to there, shining here and there. And it's nuts, man. Wow. Both eyes. You can stare right at it. Both nostrils. You got the mouth area here. You're looking at it, right? And it looks like, yes, there may be something beside it. Maybe pushing in. You never know. Excellent frames now. I mean, look at this thing's face, man. Look at those eyes in it. You can see the brows on this thing, It's amazing. Great frames. Lots of movement. Lots of eye movement. Just movement galore, on this footage. It's nuts. Look at this. Look at this thing, man. I mean, we got some good frames of him. This breakdown has been brought to you by 7 years of hell in the bush. Okay? There's no doubt about that. From this point forward, whatever they tell you about crypto reality, you remember one thing. We are filming real Bigfoot. And there's no doubt about it. You can see these creatures in our film. We've described it. We've shown you till we're blue in the face. Look at the movement going on in this thing's face. It's crazy, guys. There's a Sasquatch. I would expect even clearer footage since we're getting ready to upgrade to equipment that's 2 to 4 times the resolution we get now. What are we going to do with that? What do you guys think? What do you think we're going to do with that that equipment? That's right. We're going to end this debate once and for all. We're going to end this debate once and for all. Look at this monkey up in this bush, man. This is nuts. It is nuts. Roll it back to the beginning, and some of those better shots that we had. Here he is, man. Can even see what it looks to be a little ear on the side here. But this thing is perfect Bigfoot. Look at that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on the Bigfoot Researcher's Journal. You know how for decades, everybody who's seen a Bigfoot is put down? Everybody who says they're real from experience has been laughed at. You know how many people have said that what we do isn't real? Guess what? The truth is coming for all of you.